Getting inflow with Inflow Market. Subscribe and get reminders on YouTube. Find us on Patreon, Twitter, Google and Apple App Stores. The top gainer of the day is Sigilon Therapeutics, Inc., a clinical stage biotechnology company. Develops functional cures for patients with chronic diseases. Its lead product candidate is SIG-001, which is in Phase 1/2 clinical trial to prevent bleeding episodes in patients with moderate to severe hemophilia A. The company is also developing SIG-005 to treat the non-neurological manifestations of mucopolysaccharidosis type 1. SIG-007 to provide continuous and prolonged release of functional enzyme at levels sufficient to produce clinical benefits and alleviate progression of the downstream aspects of Fabry disease. And SIG-002 to replace islet cells for the treatment of type 1 diabetes. Sigilon Therapeutics, Inc. has a research collaboration and license agreement with Eli Lilly and Company for the development and commercialization of SGTX product candidates for the treatment of type 1 diabetes. The company was formerly known as Sigilon, Inc., and changed its name to Sigilon Therapeutics, Inc. in June 2017. Sigilon Therapeutics, Inc. was incorporated in 2015 and is headquartered in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Stock price forecast. According to two stock analysts, the average 12-month stock price forecast for SGTX stock is $42.50, which predicts an increase of 71.03%. The lowest target is $7 and the highest is $78. On average, analysts rate SGTX stock as a buy. The latest short interest is 9,540, so 0.38% of the outstanding shares have been sold short. SGTX has 2.50 million shares outstanding. The number of shares has increased by 0.33% in 1 year. The company has $57.66 million in cash and $25.47 million in debt, giving a net cash position of $32.19 million or $12.87 per share. The next estimated earnings date is Thursday, August 3, 2023, after market close. Recent news for SGTX. Sigilon Therapeutics scores Eli Lilly buyout and skyrockets more than 500%. Here are some of the recent online conversations, shown below. The top loser of the day is Bioxcel Therapeutics, Inc. is a commercial-stage biopharmaceutical company utilizing artificial intelligence approaches to develop transformative medicines in neuroscience and immuno-oncology. The company's drug re-innovation approach leverages existing approved drugs and/or clinically validated product candidates together with big data and proprietary machine learning algorithms to identify new therapeutic indices. Its commercial product, IGALMI, developed as BXCL501, is a proprietary sublingual film formulation of dexmedetomidine for the acute treatment of agitation associated with schizophrenia or bipolar I or II disorder in adults. The company also continues to conduct clinical trials evaluating BXCL501 for the treatment of agitation in Alzheimer's disease patients and for adjunctive treatment of patients with major depressive disorder, as well as in the community for agitation associated with bipolar disorders and schizophrenia. In addition, it is developing BXCL502 as a potential therapy for chronic agitation in dementia, and BXCL701, an investigational, orally administered, systemic innate immunity activator for the treatment of aggressive forms of prostate cancer and advanced solid tumors that are refractory or treatment naive to checkpoint inhibitors. The company was incorporated in 2017 and is headquartered in New Haven, Connecticut, BTAI does have options available. Here are upcoming expirations with the highest volume. Stock price forecast according to 6 stock analysts. The average 12-month stock price forecast for BTAI stock is $45.83, which predicts an increase of 578.96%. The lowest target is $22 and the highest is $76. On average, analysts rate BTAI stock as a strong buy. The latest short interest is 4.57 million, so 15.67% of the outstanding shares have been sold short. BTAI has 29.16 million shares outstanding. The number of shares has increased by 2.27% in 1 year. The company has $165.52 million in cash and $95.77 million in debt, giving a net cash position of $69.76 million or $2.39 per share. The next estimated earnings date is Tuesday, August 8, 2023, before market open. Recent news for BTAI. BIOXCEL stock craters 56% as fraud investigation erases its huge W in Alzheimer's study. Here are some of the recent online conversations, shown below. Comment below on your favorite stocks, bulls and bears. Get inflow with Inflow Market.